Okay, this is the town board meeting for December 23rd. First thing on the agenda is pledge of allegiance. Those of you who can rise, please do so. And Judge Lou, would you say the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And the next item on the agenda is the swearing-in ceremony for Justice Nathan Thomas. And the town clerk is going to do that.
I, Thomas, the South District. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of New York. And I will faithfully discharge the duties of town justice. According to the best of my ability.
Yeah, no, our court building is over.
I why you say me.
Okay,
You're fine because both our justices are here.
it's not open now.
Yeah,
6 p.m.
could
Is
one of the
there
justices help her?
hours for the court tonight?
Yeah.
We're here.
Campus.
After all these years and some systems still give people the wrong address for the town court.
There you go, please.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Next item on the agenda is a public hearing. That's rezoning 2.612 acres of land at 6200 State Route 96, Myers RV. Michelle, would you read the legal notice?
Please take notice that a public hearing will be held by the town board of the town of Farmington on December 23rd, 2024 at 6 p.m. at the Farmington Town Hall, 1000 County Road 8, Farmington, New York, to consider an application for rezoning of 2.612 acres of land located on the east side of Mertensia Road, north of State Route 96, and part of the Myers RV Superstore of the Finger Lakes site at 6200 State Route 96. From RMF residential multifamily to GB general business. Any resident of the town of Farmington shall be entitled to be heard upon this matter at such public hearing, this by resolution of the town board of the town of Farmington.
Michelle? Alex, anything you want to cover or with us, or?
Would you like to repeat anything for purposes of the public hearing or?
I don't think there's a lot of, not even anybody online there, so I think we're good.
Unless the board would like to go over anything, I'm all set.
Yeah, they've all been presented with the information in the resolution.
I'm board.
The two in the back room are okay.
We all know what it.
And since there is no public online and no questions here, we'll close the public hearing. You may be still working. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes for the town board meeting of December 10th, 2024.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. Comments or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item, privilege of the floor or public concerns. Any items, privilege of the floor or public concerns? Hearing none, we'll move on to reports of standing committee, Public Works.
Yeah, Public Works didn't meet this cycle because of the changed around schedule. Department heads did file reports with us and I'll let them comment during their point if they have anything they want to highlight.
Thank you. Town operations.
On operations, we didn't meet also, but we do have some things to report on. The pedestrian bicycle bridge is completed. It's installed. with the exception of the wood guard, so it will remain closed. They also have to do the blacktop connecting to the stone dust trail. The town also intends to seek a second round of sidewalk action grants, which will be coming, springtime, right? We'll be doing all that work. Let's see what else we got. Town Parks and Recreation. The last workshop meeting is January 2025 at 6:30 PM here in the town hall. And the master plan update is being reviewed and the draft has been posted on the town website. The rest of the report is posted on the town's website. It will be posted on the town website later this week. That's pretty much it, though.
Thank you, Mike. Reports of town officials, supervisor, the only thing I got is the newsletter did go out in the mail and people are starting to receive it, so that's a good thing. And highway and parks?
Yeah, just to report on what we've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Equipment maintenance as always, plowing, salting roads. A lot of that over the weekend. We've been clearing some dead ash trees around the highway campus. We poured the slab back here at the town hall for the AC unit. We've been working on signs and sign inventory. We did get that tree out of the creek down there by the pedestrian bridge. I put in a couple orders for salt. So we've gotten 640 ton of salt in. They were out there today mixing some of that salt with the magic. Pretty much cleaning the trucks up and checking them over. Parks, they've been plowing, salting parking lots, sidewalks. They finished up the border down there around Pumpkin Hook Park. And they've been cleaning up the mowers and started servicing those. The elevator inspection was done here at the town hall. Had a few heating and repairs at the lodge and the highway garage, and had to have it repaired again today at the highway garage. I walked in, it was very cold in there this morning. Both boilers were out.
That's not good.
No, that was not good on the coldest day of the year.
Oh,
So they didn't really find anything wrong. They reset them and they thought it was a gas supply issue. RG&E came out, they looked at it and said, well, we got plenty of gas, and then they went in and tried to restart them again and they worked. So
Hmm.
don't know really what was wrong with them, but
and,
they're working now.
and Jennifer Ford that works for us part-time, they don't have any heat at their house.
Really.
No.
Oh, wow.
I found that out today.
It did go over out at the court today as well.
Yeah.
The heat was up this morning over there. That's something they say with the damping system in there for the fresh air intake, when the air gets really cold like this. It demands too much, they're saying,
Yeah,
and it can't handle, it, so it'll shut down.
I could see that, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that makes the whole system ineffective.
That's right,
I mean, idea is to heat something that's cold. So if
right.
it gets too cold, it doesn't heat anymore. That doesn't make no sense.
Right, so with a commercial building, I guess you have to have that recirculating air coming in there.
Yeah.
That's part of the system. Now, if we just shut those louvers down for the winter, we probably wouldn't have the problems.
Should be a reaching down intake. Sounds like it wasn't designed.
Right. Something, yeah. But that's back working now.
hopefully this cold weather the last couple of days, it'll finally go away, but
Yeah, it
You never
sounds like
know.
it's gonna warm up for a couple of weeks.
I had a question on the New York State DOT streetlight correspondence they sent me, I think Friday. I was reading that over. Does that mean I don't have to contact? Looks like our genie's doing all the work.
That's what it sounds like to me too.
Yeah, okay,
And I never saw anything that said that we had to contact RG&E.
Yeah.
He
yes,
called me up and said, how you coming on that? I'm like, what are you talking about?
yeah, okay. Unless we hear from them again, I don't think there's anything we have to do.
Yeah,
the way I read that.
right. Yeah,
All right, good. Town clerk,
Last Friday morning, I picked up the taxes and we are about 90% ready to mail them out at the end of the year. That's it. Oh, and a wedding tomorrow, or day of Christmas. I'll figure.
Happy New Year, right? Everybody gets their county town tax bill. Josh, anything water and sewer?
Been doing a lot of sewer flushing. Still working on water meter replacements. Ransco is moving along good down here on our 332 project. Bill's cycle is in effect and I think they'll be all sent out by Monday, so.
More bills in the mail for
Yeah.
residents. Yep, right. Thanks. Building and zoning, Dan.
Start with the lower level, put some resolutions on for some changes that occurred downstairs for your guys' approval. I did take a couple of the board members before this meeting down there just to show them the progress. Things are moving along well. We also assisted the fire department at 2 locations since your last meeting. We also were called over this past weekend by the state troopers to assist with the situation they had. So on Sunday. So we've been busy with that. We've also started running some or being given some demonstrations of different building software programs. As I've told the board, the program that we use currently is going to be phased out in the next few years. So before we're pushed out, we thought we should try to get ahead of the curve and start looking at some options. So more to come on that.
Money.
More money. Like I said, more to come on that.
Yeah. Planning board,
Next meeting, will be the 2nd of January. We'll be doing our rules and procedures and a little bit of organizational stuff. That's pretty much it, and we'll be hitting it again, starting after that. One other thing I might want to add that came up in something I was reading the other day, in Florida, when they had the hurricanes and that go through there were a lot of problems with people who had generators. Because I guess they didn't register them with the local utility. And they didn't have enough gas pressure in their lines or something to handle the number of generators they had down there. So just as a side note, if we ever have an ice storm and everybody turns on their generators, I hope we got enough gas pressure for that one, because I mean, I would never have thought that that would happen, but it did happen in Florida. So just as a side note.
Some of them are on cocaine, so maybe I'll take it.
Well, I'm sure some are, but, you know, I can't imagine how many there are in,
Yeah.
you know, the area that has
Yeah.
natural gas. And we've already had problems, other problems with RG&E with not being able to put electric in and build houses and other things. So
Yes.
I don't know what their gas capability is, but it is what it
it's
is.
not good in farmland, right?
Yeah.
Lift stations.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, what happens with our lift stations if we don't have enough gas pressure?
Certainly something maybe we need to have a discussion with them about, because I was shocked. I never would have thought that, but it's what it is.
All right, great. Ron, Director of Planning and Development.
Okay, still working on chapter 144, making several changes to that section of the code. Completed a draft of the short-term rentals, and it's being reviewed now by town staff. You note that the Association of Towns contacted us, asking us to support the Senate and Assembly for having the governor sign the bill that would require filing with the Department of State for these short-term rentals. The good news is the flags is up over there on Matencia Road for the pending water line installation, so that's moving along good. Thank you, Josh, for keeping that moving. Maybe we can get the sidewalks put in there this spring as part of the grant. We did coordinate with the state DOT regarding a sign that was placed within the right of way of Route 96. And the DOT has responded notifying the property owner today that 10 days to remove that sign from the right of way. That came to our attention last Friday. And the state turned around. Imagine that, and overnight, the state did something. Working on the open space index with the Environmental Conservation Board. Again, as Mike alluded to, the Parks and Rec Master Plan meeting coming up, and the draft plan will be posted on the website this week. ZBA will meet on January 27th, 2025. It's a day in history. The county all hazard plan has been accepted by FEMA, and contacts have been made with them for grant applications. Research is underway for our priority projects on that. And then work will be completed on parts 2 and 3 as directed tonight for the Myers rezoning and the draft local law for your consideration at your meeting on the 14th of January. That's it. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you, Ron. The majority of the agenda tonight. No town engineer tonight. And assessor, come on.
We're continuing on the revale, exemptions are coming in, we sent out a bunch of letters to, the state sent me a report of people who might be eligible for an additional exemption. So Carolyn sent out a bunch of letters telling people they might be eligible for the senior exemption. So we've been getting a lot of calls on that. Most people are not eligible, but the state had us send them out, so we did that, and the revale is going very well. I said that, hopefully not, about 3/4 of the way done. That's about it.
Right. Thank you. Ron.
I forgot one important thing. The newsletters are out today. I've already received phone calls on the FEMA mapping. People say, yeah, I've known about it. I've just not done anything about it. And I'm just gonna have to deal with it as it comes along. A couple of them wanted to come in and see maps, and they're coming in next week to look at the maps that we have.
Okay. Thanks. No representative from Recreation tonight, or the Agriculture Advisory Committee?
One point on the ag advisory committee, there's a workshop meeting with the local landowners Thursday, January 23rd, at 1 p.m. here. Hal put that out to discuss the ag conservation overlay. At this point, it's still on, I understand.
Thursday, January 23rd.
1 p.m.
Okay, great. Communications are on file. Reports and minutes are on file. Resolutions. First resolution classifying under the provisions of the State Environmental Quality Review Act. The proposed action entitled rezoning of 2.612 acres of land. That's tax map account number 29.00-1-79.110. From residential multifamily to general business, MSOD, Main Street Overlay District, and major thoroughfare overlay district. For the Myers Fair Lake site, RV location 6200 State Route 96 is an unlisted and instructing the drafting of parts 2 and 3 of the state environmental assessment forms. Motion? So second. Motion by Mike. And second by Ron. Any comments or questions on that one? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 2 is a resolution closing the public hearing upon the adoption of local law for 2025 of approving the 2.612 acres of land located on the east side of Retention Road, north of State Route 96, and part of the Myers RV Superstore of the Finger Lake site. Again, 6200 State Route 96, and rezoning is from residential multifamily to general business. And then, there'll be a public hearing on that January 14th.
Just continue.
Meeting and decision on January 14th. So,
Second.
motion by Steve, second by Lee. Any comments or questions there? All in favor?
Aye.
Recent resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign a municipal cooperation agreement with Ontario County for replacement of the Wood Drive Bridge over the east branch of Beaver Creek.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. Again, we contracted, once, Ontario reached out and got us a grant for almost $1 million to replace the Wood Drive Bridge. Then we contract with Ontario County to manage that project, the administrative portion of the project. We have, reviewed 8 or 9 applications from engineering firms and selected Fisher's Associate that will design the bridge and hopefully progress through the construction phase of it to completion. Heads up now that I haven't had a chance to talk to Tim, but Fisher Associates, now that they are the group online, I guess I'll ask them flat out. Can we keep it at the limited 10-ton limit? Or should we at least reduce the traffic in one lane? And they said to make sure that the bridge will withstand the traffic until we're ready to close it for construction. They highly suggest that we do one-way traffic on the bridge. So at this time, Tim, you start ordering the signs and how you want to set it up, and then we get the word out to the schools again, and the emergency people, and social media, and HOA, all that stuff again. We already gave a warning order, it might be coming, so.
Yep. Okay.
All right, thanks. They had voted on the second, right? All in favor?
Aye.
Fourth resolution, accepting recommendation of the town planning board and authorizing the third partial release of funds, release number 3. This is for Farmbrook subdivision. Section 7A and 7D2 project in a total amount of $248,852.12.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Ron, second by Mike. Any questions on that release? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Advisory resolution acknowledging the addition of new members to the Farmington Volunteer Fire Association.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. Glad again, we got Gage and Alexis as new members to the Farmington Volunteer Fire Association. It's always great news. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6, a resolution authorizing the Highway Park Superintendent to purchase a Z Master zero-turn rider with a collection system at a cost not to exceed $20,478.69.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ron, second by Mike. Any questions on that? It's a budgeted 2025 item. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7 is a resolution authorizing the Highway Park Superintendent to purchase an S64 T4 Bobcat skid steer loader with bucket at a cost not to exceed $20,413.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. And that includes the trading, correct?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
8 is a resolution approving change order Number 1, 2, and 3 for the primary contractor for the town hall lower level renovation project.
So moved.
First by Mike, second by Ron. Some of us got a tour tonight, so any questions there? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 9, resolution authorizing settlement of a pending taxatory action by Indus 332 LLC, and this requires a roll call vote.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Ron. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Winfrey?
Aye.
Councilman Herron?
Aye.
Councilman Paseo?
Aye.
Councilman.
And motion carries. Thank you. 10 is a resolution to establish an unmanned aircraft drone safety and operation policy for the town.
So moved.
First by Mike, second by Steve. Any questions on this policy? Always subject to change, but we'll get something in place now. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 11 is a resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign a contract with Mood Media for lower level training room AV system. So move.
Second.
It's motion by Steve, second by Ron. This is an addition of a second camera. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Also, a resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign proposals for repairs to town buildings which sustained hail damage July 15. Total cost not to exceed $83,560. So moved.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. We did get multiple quotes. And we also got the insurance check in the mail today. So that was very, very timely. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 13, the resolution approving the partial wage list for 2025. So
Second.
motion by Mike, second by Ron. Again, the reason it's partial is we're still negotiating the union members' contract with the Teamsters Union. Any questions on the wage list? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 14 is a resolution to recall and amend resolution 401, 2024, the purchase of Badger enclosures and endpoints. So moved.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. Again, I think we ordered 224 or something and they shipped us 226. That's all the adjustment is. All in favor?
Aye.
18 is resolution authorizing the budget amendment within the water tank capital project. So moved.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. Again, we received our $2 million ban funds to get us through hopefully the rest of 2025. And that's the adjustment in the budget amendment. All in favor?
Aye.
16 is a resolution for 2024 and it's year-ending appropriations.
So.
Second.
Motion by-
Yep.
Second by Ron. Again, it's a lot of budget amendments. Even the town clerks, personnel, engineering, Russian reads, weeds, equipment purchases, light pole, all kinds of engineering fees, all kinds of year-end budget movement. All in favor?
Aye.
17 is a confirming resolution authorizing additional shipping charges to Coaster Associates for GS6 rotating assembly for PS11. So moved. Motion by Steve, second by Mike. Again, the shipping cost was, instead of $25, was $247.24. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 18 is a resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign a contract with Williamson Law for 2020 with software support. It costs not to exceed $1,506.
So
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Ron. And this is the annual support for the municipal accounting software that our accountant uses. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 19th is resolution authorizing the town board to approve a closeout paperwork for the Grove Park site improvement plan.
So moved.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. Again, it's a great project, and this is the final closeout payment back to the contractor. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 20 is a resolution authorizing declaring an estate account as unrecoverable, so it can be written off as bad debt.
Second.
Doesn't happen very often, but we did try our best to collect the money from the estate and we're not lucky, as lucky as we thought we'd be. So the amount is $248.67. All in favor?
Aye.
21 is the abstract number 24 to pay the bills for 2024. General fund, $192,305.38. Highway fund, $29,305.81. Route 332.96, $4,650. Sidewalk capital project, $24,255.85. Town park improvements, $19,676.35. Town hall capital project, $3,717.24. Retention water line, $1,356.25. Water tank repair project, $285,550.96. 330 Gillette water line, $1,356.25. Storm drainage, $11,509.66. Lighting district, $2,789.47. Sidewalks, $1,045. Sewer district, $75,522.13. Water district, $58,398.06. Payroll deductions, $9,274.41. For a total abstract to pay the bills, $720,712.02. Can I have a motion in the second, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mike, second by Ron. Any corrections, extensions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No training under $100. Anything else for discussion tonight? Well, I'm not here.
Okay.
Case of that and something, any objections to waiver of the rule? We have hearing none. We have two waivers tonight. Resolution authorizing the carry over vacation time for Sarah in the town clerk's office.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mike, second by Ron. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Two is a resolution establishing a penalty date for all unpaid 2024 fourth quarter accounts located within the Canandaigua Farmington Water District and the Victor Sewer District.
So
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Mike. Any questions there? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any other public concerns before we go into executive session? All right, hearing none. And you need a motion to go into executive session to discuss the medical, financial credit, or employment history of a particular person or corporation for matters leading to the employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of a particular person or corporation. And the second item to discuss collective negotiations pursuant to Article 14 of the Civil Service Law.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. I do expect when we come out of executive session, or at least one announced decision that will make sure it gets on recording for the meeting. All in favor for going to executive session?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. Thank you. Obviously, welcome to stay around, but I don't know what the executive session will be.
Happy holidays.
Oh, that's after the mic. Probably, I wouldn't hear anything.
So we do want to recognize that Councilman Bauer did join us during executive session. And I need a motion to come out of executive session.
So. Second.
So by Mooney, second by Steve, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, one of the decisions we did make in the executive session is we've agreed on some changes to the employee handbook. That information will be sent to the employees tomorrow. Policy is they have 2 weeks to review it, and we give them 2 weeks notice minimum. It'll be more than 2 weeks because we won't put this on the agenda for the town until January 14th, and the changes has to do with some CDL requirements for new employees. Also some clothing allowance and vacation and sick leave changes. And like I said, hopefully by noon tomorrow, Marcia will have it sent to all our employees. That's all we need. Anything else?
No.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Where's the mic?
Second.
Second by Nate, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, 7:15.
7:15, everybody have a Merry Christmas.